ever notice how your dark spots disappear for a few weeks, then come back even darker than before? Here's the deal. You're treating the symptom and not the cause, and that's exactly why you're stuck in this endless cycle. Let's face it, if you have skin color, you probably spent hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars on fade creams, treatments that work temporarily. You watch those dark spots lighten up and then you start feeling good about your skin again. And then boom, they're back. Sometimes even worse than before. So here's the thing, nobody's telling you the truth about what's really happening. Those dark spots, they're not actually your problem. They're your skin's alarm system trying to tell you something's wrong here. I'm April. I'm a family nurse practitioner who specializes in treating skin of color here in the Carrollton, Texas area. I see this confusion every single day in my practice. Women come to me thinking that they need stronger products, more aggressive treatments, when what they really truly need is just the right diagnosis. So in the video, I'm going to break down why your current approach keeps failing you, what's really causing those dark spots to keep coming back, why most providers are actually dangerous for your skin, and exactly what to look for to break this cycle for good. By the end of this, you'll understand your skin in a way that most dermatologists won't even explain to you. So let's get into it. Point 1, your dark spots are not the problem, they are actually the symptom. Here's what most people don't understand about hyperpigmentation, and this is going to change everything for you. Your dark spots aren't the enemy, they're actually your skin trying to protect you. See, hyperpigmentation is essentially protective. Your melanin is designed to shield from skin damage, but here's where it gets a little tricky. It can actually react. So it reacts to irritation, breakouts, heat exposure, inflammation. Any sort of trauma can trigger the melanocyte production. Basically, just causing more pigment to flood that particular area. So that's what we see as an actual dark spot. Think of it like a smoke alarm that won't stop going off. You can remove the batteries. That's like using a fade cream just to lighten the spots. But if there's still smoke in the house, that alarm's going off again. You're silencing the alarm without putting out the actual fire. This is why I always tell my clients, hyperpigmentation is typically going to be an actual symptom, not the root cause. So we always need to know what the root cause actually is, because there are various skin conditions that display as hyperpigmentation. You've got post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which is the most common. Listen, this comes from your acne scars, waxing, any sort of trauma to the face or the body causes post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. For instance, every time you pick at that pimple or you get wax, every time you rub your face too hard with a towel, your melanocytes are actually reacting at this time. Then, if you have melasma, which is actually triggered by hormones, that is a chronic condition where hormones and heat tend to typically aggravate the area. So if you're noticing dark patches on your cheeks, your forehead, even your upper lip, especially if you're pregnant, on birth control, or actually going through some hormonal changes, that could be melasma. You also see dark spots around the mouth from chronic irritation. This could display from vitamin deficiencies, hormonal imbalances. People see hyperpigmentation on the face, under their eyes, on the body, and in intimate areas as well. So, according to research from the National Center for Biotechnology information, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation is an actual major trigger in skin of color. This is caused by everything from acne and razor bumps to eczema, contact dermatitis, insect bites, cuts, burns, and even cosmetic procedures. The UV and visible light exposure, hormonal changes, and genetics amplify the issue in darker skin tones because we actually naturally have higher melanin levels. So these are all concerns that patients with hyperpigmentation truly deal with. And for any patient with skin of color, this could affect your confidence in such a major way. This is why your fade creams work temporarily, but the spots will still return. You're silencing the alarm without putting out the actual fire. You're treating the symptom, not addressing what's truly causing your skin to produce all that extra melanin in the first place. The 6-second rule that changes everything. All right, here's something I tell all my clients that honestly blows their mind every single time. Hyperpigmentation takes about 6 seconds to happen, and it could take up to 6 months to get rid of. Isn't that crazy? I know, it sounds very dramatic, but let me explain what I mean by those 6 seconds, because this is the part nobody truly tells you about. Those 6 seconds represent any trauma to melanin-rich skin. So a pimple you picked, waxing, even rubbing your face hard with a towel. Listen, in that moment, that's when you scratch an insect bite, when you lean your face on a hand towel while you're working, when you use that new skincare product that irritates your skin. In that split second, your melanocytes go into overdrive, you guys. They're going to try to protect you, remember? But for skin of color, this protection mechanism is more sensitive. So our melanocytes are more reactive as a protective mechanism. Think about it that way. So here's what makes this even more frustrating. Skin of color tends to be more sensitive because the risk for hyperpigmenting. So we're basically walking around with a hair trigger response system. So you could do everything right for months. You're using your sunscreen, you're being gentle with your skin, you're following your routine, and then literally one breakout, one moment of irritation, and then boom, 6 seconds later, you got a new dark spot that's going to take months to literally fade. Now, that 6-month timeline, that's assuming that you're actually addressing the root cause, not just surface symptom. If you're just slapping on a fade cream without figuring out why your skin is actually producing all that extra melanin, you're going to be stuck in that cycle forever, unfortunately. But here's the good news, and I really mean this, okay? You can get rid of it a lot faster if you're using medical grade products and actual treatments. So if you're using treatments that can typically be found at a medical spa or a dermatology office, because they have more aggressive wavelengths, more targeted approaches, essentially is what I'm saying. These medical grade devices that you cannot get over the counter or at home are going to be more beneficial. So there's a reason for that, because the risk of making hyperpigmentation worse with the wrong treatment is really way too high. So when people ask me, how long will it actually take to fade my dark spots? My answer is always this: it depends. It depends on what's causing them. It depends on whether you're still doing that same thing that triggered them in the first place. And it depends on whether you're using the right treatments for your specific skin. Why most providers are dangerous for your skin. All right, this next point could honestly save you from permanent damage. So please pay close attention to this. Most medical spas and dermatology offices treat dark skin like it's just light skin with a tan. And that's not just wrong, it's dangerous, you guys. Here's the deal. You cannot treat melanin-rich skin like you would any other skin tone, primarily fair skin tone. Fair skin can tolerate more heat, more aggressive treatments, but skin of color, listen, we're playing a completely different game. According to dermatology research, skin of color is more susceptible to adverse effects from certain procedures, requiring specialized approaches and expert guidance. This isn't just about being cautious, it's about truly understanding the biological differences in how our skin responds to treatment. And I see this all the time. Women come into my practice after going to a generic med spa and they've got worse hyperpigmentation than when they started. Sometimes they've got burns. Sometimes they've developed keloid scarring, and all because the provider didn't truly understand how to safely treat melanated skin. So as a consumer, you need to be vetting your provider to make sure that they feel comfortable treating skin of color. And I don't just mean they say they can treat all skin types. I mean they're actually assessing your skin, your ethnic background. They're asking questions about how your skin actually tolerates heat, your history with hyperpigmentation, etc. They should be asking all of this before they just start treating you with a laser, specifically with a chemical peel, with microneedling, you name it, because it could be a great thing or it could be detrimental. Here are some red flags to watch for if they don't ask about your ethnic background or your skin's history with hyperpigmentation. that's truly a problem. If they're using the same settings on you that they use on lighter skin clients, run. If they're not explaining the start low and go slow approach, they don't know what they're doing, guys. The start low and go slow principle is crucial. You want to start out with a conservative treatment, and then you can increase the settings or increase the type of treatments you're going to use to approach the actual concern. This is how you safely treat skin of color. You don't just blast it with the highest setting and hope for the best. You test, you observe how the skin responds, and then you adjust accordingly. I think it's important that practices, if you're going to treat a diverse patient population, have providers or have advertisement and marketing that show patients from all backgrounds, males, females, various shades of skin tone, so that people know you welcome treating patients with skin of color. Also, that you feel comfortable and confident doing so, because representation matters. If I walk into a med spa and I don't see anyone who looks like me in their before and afters, in their marketing materials, on their website, I'm gonna assume they don't have the experience with my skin type. And honestly, I'm probably right. Now, if you're tired of playing the guessing games with your skin and you're ready for someone who understands exactly how to treat skin of color safely and effectively, here's the deal. I'd love to help you figure out what's really causing your hyperpigmentation. You can call us at 469-521-9579 to book a consultation where we will assess your specific skin concerns and create a personalized treatment plan just for you. That's 469-521-9579, or check the link in the description below, because you deserve a provider who sees your skin as unique, not just another face to treat. The real reason over-the-counter products fail. Let's get real about why drugstore treatments keep disappointing you. I mean, that $30 dark spot serum you bought at Target is not weak because it's cheap. It's weak because it legally has to be. Over-the-counter products are limited in strength by FDA regulations. That means they can't penetrate deep enough to address the root causes of actual hyperpigmentation. They're maintenance tools, not correction tools. And look, I'm not saying over-the-counter products are useless. They have their place. But once you've corrected the hyperpigmentation with medical-grade treatments, over-the-counter products can actually help you. They help maintain those actual results. So, if you're trying to correct years of hyperpigmentation with drugstore serums, you're going to be waiting a very long time. And you're probably going to be a little disappointed in the process. Medical grade products and treatments that can be found at med spas or dermatology offices have more aggressive wavelengths. They're medical grade devices. You cannot get them over the counter or at home for a reason. I wouldn't advise you to try these treatments or devices at home without proper trainings. The risk of making hyperpigmentation worse is just way too high, especially for those with skin of color. Here's what I mean by that. Let's say you buy one of those at-home LED masks or at-home microneedling device. You think you're saving money by doing it yourself. But if you don't know the right settings, the right depth, the right frequency, you could actually trigger more hyperpigmentation. You could cause scarring. You could literally make everything worse. And then you're literally back to square one. So, except now you've wasted money on a device you can't even safely treat, and you set your skin back even further. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, the gold standard for treating hyperpigmentation includes photo protection with SPF 30+, iron oxide containing sunscreen, and the cornerstone, along with prescription strength treatments like hydroquinone, 4%, medical grade, retinoids, azelaic acid, tranexamic acid. These aren't available over the counter for a reason. They require professional guidance to use safely and effectively. The difference between maintenance and correction is huge. Over-the-counter products can help you maintain clear skin once you've actually achieved it. But medical grade treatments are what actually correct the hyperpigmentation in the first place. So if you've been struggling with dark spots for months or even years, and you have been relying on drugstore products, now you know why they're not working. It's not you, it's not your skin being difficult, it's just that you need a stronger, more targeted approach, okay? So let's recap what we've just covered today. Your dark spots are the symptoms, not the problem. They're your skin's alarm system telling you that something is wrong underneath. The 6-second rule explains why hyperpigmentation happens so fast, but then takes so long to fade. Any trauma to melanin-rich skin can trigger that response in seconds, but correcting it could take months. Most providers aren't trained for your skin type, which is exactly why you need to vet them carefully. Look for providers who actually understand the start low and go slow approach, who ask about your skin's history, who have experience treating skin of color. And over-the-counter products, they're maintenance tools, you guys, not correction tools. So if you want real results, you need medical grade treatments from a provider who knows exactly what they're doing. Once you start thinking about hyperpigmentation this way as your skin's communication system rather than just cosmetic spots, everything about your skincare approach will change. You'll stop wasting money on products that can't possibly work. You'll stop trusting providers who truly don't understand your skin, and you'll start making decisions that actually move you toward the clear, confident skin that you deserve. Now, I haven't told you yet about the specific questions you should ask any provider before letting them touch your skin. Some of these questions will immediately tell you whether they know what they're doing or not. And that is exactly what I'm going to cover in this subsequent video. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell so you don't miss it, because the last thing I want is for you to waste more time and money on the wrong treatment. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and share it with someone who needs to hear this, because listen, there are way too many women out there struggling with hyperpigmentation, thinking that it's their fault, when really they just haven't had access to the right information. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.